What's up, guys? Super bright out. Young Seth is in the car. He was not feeling good this morning. He had a little bit of fever. He couldn't go to daycare. So we're gonna go to the thrift store because I've been at the house all morning with him and it's just getting kind of rough. I figure he can use the fresh air and then we'll just make a video about it and see how he does in the thrift store. I have yet to bring him to one, so we'll see how he does. How are we, son? Are we okay? Are we okay? Hang on, we're gonna go to a thrift store. Yeah, so I'm a new father and, you know, maybe it'd be best to keep him at home because he wasn't feeling great, but babies love cars. They love driving on the road, riding in cars rather. So I figure that's something we can do. And as far as the thrift store goes, there's only one store in my town that's open on Mondays, which is pretty sad. That's why I always have to go out of town to get stuff, but I figure, you know, we'll see what they got. It's I think it's their color change day as well. So that means a lot of people probably hit it right when they opened, which was 2 hours ago. And that's fine. I'm not necessarily going for those dollar items. I'm going for like the newer stuff. And this store typically restocks later in the week. But maybe I can catch them restocking today. If, you know, who knows? We're just going to change a scene for Seth and myself and see what we can find. We're always going for button-ups. Right now, jackets because it's colder. And everything at the store is really fair pricing. So shirts are $3. I think jeans are like $5 or $6. And then jackets I think are $6. But it's priced across the board. Nothing's like extremely high price. There is a little glass case that they put some fancy items in. So we'll check that too. And hopefully have a pretty good time. And whenever we get back, it's going to be lunchtime for Seth. And, you know, feed him lunch and then hopefully he'll play a little bit and then maybe take a nap this afternoon and I can get to maybe editing this video. Who knows? I'd like to get it out. I was going to make another video about brands to look out for, but we're probably going to have to wait to record that whenever I have the house to myself again because I can be a little more free and don't have to worry about waking Seth up if he's napping or, you know, things like that. So, yeah, that's Seth trying to chime in. He's ready to go thrifting. He's excited to get some fresh air. I'm sure he is. Are you ready, son? Are you ready? Okay. Oh, bless you. Jeez. Bless you. Oh, that sun, dude. It's that sun. All right, so this is a Faith Resale thrift store. Thank you. And it's a pretty good thrift store. They have really good prices. And pretty nice people work here too. So we're gonna grab one of these carts. Okay. Let's get you strapped in, buddy. Oh, we're just getting one cart. Okay. First things first. I'm gonna go this way. This is like the Seth cam. Okay. Let's get a move on here. It looks like blue is their discount barb. And there's the jackets. Let's do the jackets first, then we're gonna go through all these shirts here. This is kind of small jackets. Looks like they cleared out like all this racks here for some reason. Do you see anything, Seth? Yeah, so if these Wrangler Pearl Snaps don't have the size, I don't pick them up anymore. And we're just looking for good brands. This Brooks Brothers isn't bad. I'm looking for Brooks Brothers makers. I'm also looking for casual sizing. This one's decent. And then it does have some staining on the inside of the collar though. Seth looks like he's trying to find some clothes too. Okay, so we're gonna zoom through here. So blue barbs are 99 cents. Here's a Nike Golf. It says Maverick on it. I don't know if that's somebody's nickname or a company, but I actually sold a 3XL blue stripe for 30 bucks. So for $3, I'm gonna pick this one up. We'll put this in the cart. All right, there's one, buddy. I'll find a few more. Okay. So once thing I always do is I push all the items down the rack, and then I start thumbing through them. And I'm looking for brands that I've picked up in the past, anything different that I've never looked up before, and then anything large size, anything big and tall, anything that sticks out is what I'm looking for. These are all like referee shirts, I think. It's kind of interesting. All over prints are good, but the brand's got to be decent. Yeah, it looks like they pulled a bunch of items. So that's kind of good though. Those items have probably been sitting here for a few weeks. That's cool looking, but it's not a good brand. Okay, there's some coats, blazers. I don't really look at those. And I'm gonna go through the shirt section here. You doing okay? Oh, you found something? There's a Ralph Lauren stained right here in the middle. You grabbing them? You grabbing some shirts? I'll see if that's a good one, Seth. Do you think that red one's good? I don't think so. Blue Generations from United. Not a good one. There's like an older Eddie Bauer. This says Northwest Chambray, size large. I may pick it up. I believe this is their older tag. I may have to look it up too. So we'll put it here on the front. Seth, you keep an eye on that one, okay? You keep an eye on it. There's a Brooks Brothers. Looked like it was the maker's one, but it'll say Made in USA too. And it's not a bad pickup at $3, but I'm really not looking for that right now. Here's that print on, which I've sold before, but it was the, had all the colors and stuff on it. I don't think that one's gonna be good. There's another Brooks Brothers. Yeah. Here's another Eddie Bauer. This is Made in USA flannel. Now this one looks like a women's. It's not a women's. It looks small though for a large. And the buttons seem kind of small, like especially compared to this one. The buttons are definitely smaller, so this one could be like a women's or a boy's. Maybe a pickup, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll think about it. I'm not too high on it right now though. This is a Wrangler that has the chambray style. That means it like looks like denim, but it's thinner. It might be a pickup. Okay, we're gonna look at that section next. I'm gonna take a second and look these up real quick. Okay, so I'll look these up. This one is actually gonna be a pickup. The Eddie Bauer chambray one. If this was snapped, I would pick it up, but because it's not, I'm gonna pass. And then the other one, the vintage flannel. Oh shoot, I dropped this. This vintage flannel, it's debatable. I'm gonna pass for now though. Now there's definitely a lot of jeans and pants over there. There's a lot of shirts here, which I usually don't go through these t-shirts, but these are in the wrong section, so I'll look right there real quick. And I may look at the pants too. I'm kind of just scanning to see if there's anything that doesn't really belong. Like here's one. This is Callaway Opti-Dry. This is only $1. And if this Callaway has this little V on it, it has a much stronger chance to sell. And since this does have some like design to it, I'm gonna pick this up. It's not one that I pick up very often, but I have looked it up before. And I know it's sellable. Seth, if you see anything, you let me know. So let's look through the pants. And with pants and slacks, if anything has cargo, I definitely look it up. If anything is silk or linen, I look it up. If anything is a good brand, I obviously look it up. He's silly. All right, here's a pair of Levi's. This is the 569s. So we're looking for 560, 527. Some vintage stuff. Sometimes the 517s, depending on the size. These Wranglers can sell. However, a lot of it is size based, and I'm not trying to pay. They're only $4 for pants, which really isn't bad at all. But I'm not dealing with those margins on pants for that particular brand. Here's a pair of Ralph Lauren pants. These are really worn. Yeah, we're gonna probably pass on those. All right, let's keep looking, buddy. Let's keep looking. This green one here, I'm pretty sure is the women's jeans. Here's a vintage Ralph Lauren. This is made in USA. Pair of slacks, pleated. Not the best style, but it has both a blue and a green barb, so it's debatable whether or not they'll give it to me for 99 cents. I don't think it's a terrible buy. We'll put it here for now, son. I'm actually gonna put it in the cart, and I'll look that one up later. Here we go. So here's a pair of 511s, and these are green. It's a very small size, though. I thought they were corduroy, but they're just green, so I don't think that's gonna be good enough. Anytime I see like this blue color tag, I always think it's Ralph Lauren, but a lot of people use the blue tags. That one's not gonna be it. But yeah, like this right here. So I was just talking about it, and then this is gonna be Ralph Lauren right here. So because it's 99 cents, it's just a chino, but the chinos that have this kind of drawstring, these are actually a little more desirable. And you can see it's the older tag here. So we're gonna grab this, and I'm gonna double check, because yeah, there's no way this is Ralph Lauren. They definitely don't have that, but it made me second guess though. This looks like somebody wrote the size on the outside. It's tragic. Here's Hickey Freeman, but it looks fancy. It's not good. So these two pair of Levi's, oh shoot, I just dropped something. These two pair of Levi's I've sold in the past. These are the Dacron, or is what they're called, I think. It's this type of polyester. The blue one's definitely more valuable. It's missing the tag, which makes it a little worse, but you can see here the Wrangler. So this is the same person that donated this. The Wrangler ones are not as good as the Levi's. And there's sometimes another tag in here. So this one's not the super old one. The really old ones, this will be orange. But I think I'm gonna take a shot on these, at least look it up. I'm gonna look the brown one up too, even though I don't think the brown one's gonna be that good. I'll pick this up for the store. So we gotta run comps on 3 items, and if you look here, they just put out a new rack. I wasn't even paying attention. What's up, man? You mind if I look through these?
Yeah, just wait until I get them on the rack.
Yeah, okay.
They'll be on the rack.
All right, we'll head that way then to the rack, because he didn't want me grabbing it. G-Star, yeah, dude. That's really good. Absolutely, dude. Did he just put that out? Mm-hmm. Here's a good one. Trails, Puritan. Dun, dun, dun. Cool, thanks, man. All right, so they put some more in here. Here's the Opti Dry 2XL. And some Magellan 2XL. Wrangler Competition 2XLT. I think that's it. Okay, so from that rack, we got the Wrangler Competition 2XLT. Because it's geometric and 2XLT, we're gonna be able to go for it. And then we're gonna take a shot on this Opti Dry just because it's a 2XL. See how it does. And then I saw this Tommy Bahama, which This one is linen, 100%. I could feel it right away. You could just tell. See how it like looks kind of thin, almost see-through? It's definitely a pickup. All right. All right, son. We got a few, dude. We got a few. So they just put some jackets out, but there's a bunch of resellers on them right now. And that's kind of disappointing, but it's also part of the game. So they cleared out all that section there on the rack for these jackets. So we're gonna try to scoop in and grab some of them, but the workers really don't like when people bombard them. So it's something to always kind of consider. Little kids Carhartt. We'll grab that one.
It's Carhartt?
It's a kid's medium, yeah. Here's this military one. This is the, let's see, which one is this? Looks like the, I'm not sure. We'll take a look though. Here's a navy pea jacket. Never seen one of those before. Okay, it looks like that's all it's gonna be for there. Seth grabbed himself a hanger. You got yourself a hanger? Huh? Did you get yourself a hanger? Okay. Don't poke no one's eye out with that. All right, so first up we got this. I'm really not sure what this is. It looks like that like type of leather. Let me see. Is there anything on the inside? We'll put it here. And this one, this is the liner tag, but we're looking for like what the actual tag is. It's gonna be on the inside here. So yeah, this is gonna be the field, cold weather field camouflage coat. Don't think this is a good one, but we'll look it up. And then we had the kids Carhartt, so we'll look up the rest and I'll let you know what they are. We're gonna leave with this jacket. This is the field jacket. It has the liner. It could be worth like 50 bucks. And then the pants, they all checked out being decent enough. It's like 45% sell-through rate. And we're gonna get out of here and get Seth his lunch. All right, back in the car. So we spent a total of $30.19. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items. So 11 items, $30.19. That's less than $3 an item because we got some 99-cent items. So pretty good. I mean, it's not like the best day, but 10 items plus at a store in my town, nowadays, that's kind of decent. And I did miss out on a $100 plus item. There's a navy pea jacket. Never seen one of those before. I'm gonna put in right here. I'm very upset that I didn't look this one up. It was that navy pea coat. The only reason I didn't was because I know like some of the Air Force stuff, that's like the pea coats and things like that. We get a lot of those and they do not sell very well. So I thought the navy kind of fell in line with that. But one of the guys that resells in town, he ended up snagging it. On the second time around, he didn't even get it on the first time either. I actually had my hand on it and didn't put it in the cart. So that's a huge blunder on my part, but you know, you win some, you lose some. You'll just have to know for next time. I'm not a big guy on picking up like big heavy coats. We did pick up the BDU one. Now, the BDU is that green, brown, and black camouflage pattern that's super iconic with like 80s movies and things like that. The reason I picked that one up is because it came with the liner. If it didn't have the liner, I actually don't think I would have picked it up. The liner adds about 15 bucks. So I'm gonna list that one probably around 60 bucks. And you know, I'm still okay. I'm happy with what came out of it. Also, the guy that is the reseller that picked up that pea coat, he does want to sell me some items. He wanted me to buy that pea coat from him in the store, and I offered him $30 and he denied it. So he sells more local stuff, and I don't know if he can actually sell that locally. He'll probably have to list it, but you know, some people have strengths in different areas, whether it's flea market sales, local pickup, marketplace type deals, you know. And I do everything on eBay pretty much. So we'll see. I mean, it's a bit of a kind of like a kick in the nads, but you know, Seth had a good time we said hi to one of the workers whenever we left. She was really in awe with them because of how adorable he is. And yeah, he's gonna go home, get some lunch, and then, you know, play a little bit, let that digest, and then hopefully be ready for a nap. And we also have grandma coming over, my wife's mom, so she's gonna watch him too, and that's gonna allow me to get some more work done. But yeah, just a quick little trip with the baby. It was a first for us, you know. It's the first time kind of doing this, and I think he did great. I think he behaved himself really well. So hope you guys enjoyed the little sourcing trip, and you know, next video coming out will hopefully be the brands to look out for, like the not so common brands that you might find, which that Peacoat is now one of those. But yeah, till next time, bye.